All right, hi everybody. This is our Friday night weather chat. If you're watching this recorded, this is our Friday night, January the 24th. A clear and cold night to start the weekend, but overall we have pretty good weather to start the upcoming weekend. A little bit better than it was earlier this week. So I'll let a few more folks jump on board and we'll get started here. Hope you've had a great week so far. Things have gotten a little bit better as far as the temperatures, but we'll see more improvement as we head on into next week. All right. So we got George joining us here on Twitter. I don't see a name on this, but it's great. One Twitter comment, David, I was born in 2004 today. Well, happy birthday. Says, I swear I've seen you my whole life. Okay. That's awesome. It doesn't make me feel old, but happy birthday. That means you're 21 today. So happy birthday. That's a cool comment. I like that. Hello to Janelle. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Cindy, for watching. And again, hey to George watching on Twitter. Let's see a few other folks coming up. George asking, any chance of repeat of 93? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we'll everybody asks that question every winter. My answer is always this in regards to the 93 blizzard, okay? If it's happened once, at some point in history, it's happened before. At some point in history, it'll probably happen again. But like that Gulf Coast snow, it happens every now and then, not every year. It's kind of a generational event, but when you get the right ingredients, the right conditions, it can happen. And so again, that snow on the Gulf Coast wasn't the first time it's happened. It's happened at various times in history, but there's large gaps in between. And that's how I feel about the 93 blizzard. At some point, you'll see something similar, not exactly the same. All storms are different, but everyone brings up 93. We'll ever see it again. And it's like, at some point, all those conditions will come together again. I'll live through that storm. I was forecasting here in town during that, and that was a great experience to watch unfold. It was rather cold, though, so I'm not a big fan of that. I know a lot of folks, that's their benchmark storm, and I totally get it. All right, let's talk about what's going up for the weekend. Weekend looks pretty good overall. A lot of sunshine to start your Saturday, and I think it's going to stay, fairly nice overall moving forward throughout the day. I think temperatures tomorrow will be very similar to where they were today, reaching highs mid to upper 40s. A few clouds coming in, but still mainly dry. So tomorrow is the best outdoor day coming up. Clouds going to be coming up on Sunday. We'll talk about a little bit of rain that could arrive late day on into Sunday night, and we'll watch temperatures just for maybe a hint of a little bit of wintry mix in just a few higher elevated spots. It's not widespread, but I'll show you what we're watching. And then next week, temperatures will be much warmer, not every day, but we're looking at mid to upper 50s Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably into Thursday as well. Even a few chances of rain, but it's mainly rain, nothing wintry for this final week of January coming up. So I want to show you the stats for today. This is significant. Again, the high today, 48, low 25. That's not that significant, only that it's been below average all week long. And this is the coldest January on average since January of 2014. So the coldest in about 11 years. All right. But look at the average high and low. High of 51, low of 32. Well, tomorrow, Saturday, the 25th, our average high rises 1 degree to 52. So we're starting that gradual uphill climb. It's a very slow process, but it does signify as we get toward the second half of winter, and the days will be a little bit longer. Temperatures do gradually start to rise. And of course, we gain about a minute and a half of daylight each day. Through February, we'll gain about 2 minutes per day. So you probably noticed that on your drive home from work, the sun's setting just a little bit later, but it's a slow process to spring. But at least that slow uphill climb is finally on the way. Not much to speak of tonight as far as cloud cover. We are dry right now. I don't see that changing much overnight, and we'll start tomorrow with plenty of sun. Keep an eye on our next weather maker coming in from the west and then southwest. So this front here will dive down to the south and east and then move east. So it'll bring more cloud cover late in the day tomorrow. But as far as any rain, it's going to be a small chance, mainly towards Sunday night. So these are the temperatures for early tomorrow morning. I think temperatures for some will be as low as the upper teens, low 20s on average. I think mid 20s in the city. But again, there'll be a lot of upper teens peppered in this area, especially north. So another very cold start to your Saturday morning. Going through the afternoon, we'll see a mix of clouds and sun. Overall, nice day. We'll kind of call that filtered sunshine. Temperatures for highs mid to upper 40s. And temperatures will feel like they did today, just not as windy. Not as windy as what we had today. Then we go toward later tomorrow night through early Sunday morning. Let me back this up just a little bit. Through first thing Sunday morning, got temperatures right around the freezing mark. So right around 32 to 34. But what you'll notice throughout the day is temperatures don't move all that much. For highs, they'll kind of stick around the upper 30s, low 40s, and through late afternoon, might be a sprinkle here and there. But compared to tomorrow, temperatures on Sunday a little bit on the chilly side. You'll feel that difference. Then later on Sunday night, that's where a little bit of rain could start moving in from the west and southwest. I'll back up the timing just a little bit. And as you can see, this takes us to about just after midnight Monday night. Notice how everybody's kind of chilly, mid to upper 30s. Most importantly, though, we're a little bit above freezing. There'll be a couple of spots, up on the plateau that may be near freezing, and a couple of higher elevated spots on the Tennessee-North Carolina border, higher terrain of the mountains in northeast Georgia, Blue Ridge Mountains. So there might be a little bit of that mixing going on for a brief period. It doesn't last long, but it's indeed something to watch. Pre-dawn hours on Monday, again, mid to upper 30s and some rain, but it quickly moves out early Monday morning after sunrise. So again, I think it's going to be limited to where those areas are. They see a little bit of a brief mix, but we'll keep an eye on that through the weekend. Bill will keep you updated on that. We'll watch it. Just want you to be aware of that. But I think for the most part, this is very light rain, and temperatures will stay mainly mid to upper 30s through early Monday morning. And the rest of Monday, weather does improve. We'll have some clearing skies late and mid to upper 40s, but that's going to really be the coolest day of the work week as temperatures will be climbing each day. So for your Saturday, again, it's a cold start early. Definitely bundle up. And then late day, filtered sunshine, mid to upper 40s. We have Atlanta United in town playing CFC at Finley Stadium, Fort Finley, at 3 o'clock. Great day overall. I mean, we got an event like this planned when it's outdoors in late January. You never would expect. But as we've seen all week long, it's been looking really good for Saturday, and that hasn't changed at all. Sunshine to start the game, some clouds mixed in, and we'll see temperatures for that 3 to 4 kick, upper 40s, down to the mid 40s by late game. So overall, pretty good. So layer up, but for the most part, not too windy. I think pretty nice overall. Good day for soccer. And there's your 7-day forecast, which we'll touch on here. The best rain chance, again, is coming up late on Sunday. It's kind of in this period here between Sunday night, early Monday. 34 for that low Monday morning. So again, we'll keep an eye on higher elevated spots for just a little bit of brief mixing for a while, but it's not big at this point. We'll eventually get in the upper 40s Monday. Good stretch here in the 50s from Tuesday through Friday, but in there's going to be some rain chances. Showers Wednesday, and I think another chance coming up late Friday into the start of the next weekend. But overall, compared to the average high and low, we're going to be trending a little bit above that, which we've not been in quite some time. All right, let me show you one more thing here. We're going to look way out into the future here. So we'll take a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. And this takes us through the first couple of days of February. So basically the next week and a half. We're kind of in the orange, which is good. Temperatures will be trending above average. That's the top map. The bottom map shows precipitation will also be above average that. And you've seen that for next week's forecast. Variable chances for showers, but temperatures mild, so nothing wintry coming up, at least for the next 6 to 10 days. We'll go to the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. And it's very similar. This takes us through the first full week of February. So we're kind of still trending above both with temperature and rainfall. So you might see a little bit of pattern reversal into February. And this is just based on temperatures compared to average. It doesn't mean every day is going to be warm. When you talk about an average temperature, it just means that over that 8 to 14 day period, the average of all those high temperatures will trend above average, although in between there'll be days where it'll be kind of chilly out there. But it's definitely not shorts and flip-flops yet. No, not looking at that just yet. Got a ways to go till we get there. And we'll look at the 3 to 4 day, which comes out every Friday. This is the 3 to 4 week outlook. This takes us through the second and third week of February. And again, we're kind of still in that trend where we could be, a little bit above average with temperature. And as far as rainfall, kind of near average. So it could go either direction. So things are trending at least a little bit better. Winter is far from over. We're going to have other cold snaps coming up, but least in the short term, things are looking a little bit better. Let's see some of the comments here. So George asks, let's see, 2013 snow is a late one for February. Yes. We had, I think you may be referring to the 2014 snow we had in January, February of 2014. There were actually 2 Februaries in a row, 2014, 2015. It could have been 13, 14, but I think it was 14, 15. There were 2 heavy snow events on back-to-back Februaries. Yeah, but we can have snow around here as late as the first week of April. So we still have a good 2 months to go for that window of where winter weather could occur. I remember that. That was in early April of 88. Early April of 88, we had some snow. Excuse me, 87. That was 87. Yeah, I was 20 years old at that time. So you can do the math, figure out how old I am. Let's see. Hello, Lana from Madisonville. Hello, Wanda. Hello, Gail. Hello, Kristen. Let's see. Kristen says, I've been a firm believer that, Kristen says, I've always been a firm believer if it's going to be cold as it was this past week, I want the fun snow. Well, at least we had that combination 2 weeks ago. We had the cold and snow. I know people look at the Gulf Coast snow, and for snow lovers, makes you awfully jealous to see that. I understand that, but conditions were just right for that. And for us, we had just the bitter cold. But all it takes is a good 24-hour period to have the perfect ingredients. So it doesn't always have to be sustained cold. Let's see. And then Kristen asked again, do you think we'll have any more snow as we go into February? Yeah, I mean, it's, February, March. February is our second snowiest month of the winter. We'll have to just see. The trends are for above average temperatures, but doesn't mean every day. As I've said, all you need is 1 or 2 days combined for the conditions to be just right. So we go until early April where winter can occur. So we'll have to see what happens. And March, March is always, as we mentioned early on, March is just the wild card month where you have all 4 seasons in 1 month. It could be as hot as the mid 80s, cold as the single digits, and a variety of weather. So we'll get through February and then get through March. Jeremy asked, are we going to have an early spring? Jeremy, there'll be some days where it may feel like spring. It's a long way off, though. I think February may not be as cold as January. So that's a step in the right direction, but I don't think a full early spring yet. I think February may kind of get us back closer to average or a little bit above. March, probably the first half will be cold. So got a long way to go. Yeah, the official first day of spring is on the 19th of March. So it's about 6-7 weeks away officially. But I appreciate the question, though. All right, folks. Well, that's it for our weather update and chat for tonight. Be sure to join me on News Channel 9 coming up at 11. Be sure to like my Facebook page or wherever you're watching this. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, be sure to like it and subscribe for more live updates, and also on my Twitter page as well. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. We'll see you at News Channel 9 at 11. And again, coming up starting on Monday, watch Bill Race this weekend. Bye, everybody.